What a great event we've had here all week, the Craig Cameron Cowboy Challenge, and what a challenge it was, and some great cowboys. I tell you what, I couldn't be prouder of each and every guy. I tell you what, this was a super event, and you know what? Not only was it challenging, I guarantee you we had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, and I think that's one of the most important things. Hey, quit taking it so serious that you forget to have a good time, and this has just been super. You know, I've got the results of the team pinning, and you know what else I got? I got the results of the whole challenge. I got my champions written down right here, and I'm gonna read it to you right now, and this is the way it stacks up. The men that I chose for this, they really are the real deal. Cole Cameron, Bruce Cameron, these guys got my blood running through their veins. Jim Sharp, his partner Ted Noose, both those guys, I guarantee you, they always come first place. Clint Hopping, Greg Gansko from Oklahoma, and talk about humor and a lot of fun. Runt Raggeth, Chris Redden. Now you talk about some real working cowboys and really authentic. When I came up with the idea of the Craig Cameron Cowboy Challenge, you know, my idea was to push these guys right to the limit. I mean, right to the edge. Make a tough, tough event. And you know, it ended up being really a roller coaster ride emotionally for a lot of these guys. One minute they'd win, they'd be so excited. The next stage, they might lose. And I mean, I tell you what, down they went, and you could certainly see it on their faces. But boy, what a tough event. And it tested them not only physically, mentally, but emotionally. What a lot of fun we had out there. You know, some of my favorite things, when we went to the Cowboy Pace, you know, the Cowboy Pace is about a 4-mile trail ride, and it's the same ride that I take all my students on here at the ranch when they attend a Craig Cameron clinic. But these guys had to go at a really good clip through the whole thing, pass the obstacles, through a lot of obstacles, that type of thing. You know, I think my favorite moment there was when Jim Sharp and Ted Noose took off, because before they went, they kept trying to trick me a lot about, you know, hey, how long did it take you to ride through there? Because I had the optimum time, because I rode it quite a few times. But when you watched, like when Jim Sharp came in, he must have felt like he was going too fast, because he really slowed down and just walked in. You know, those guys, Jim Sharp and Ted Noose, they're not used to losing. They're used to being number one. So this was quite a lot of fun to have them out here and really get tested. So the Cowboy Pace, a lot of fun for each and every guy, and really made them think and really have to ride, and again, take care of their horses. Water rescue. I knew this one was going to be pretty wild when I thought it out and put it together. You know, I tested each and every one of these obstacles. I did them myself. I always do that to make sure they're going to work and everybody's going to stay safe. And you know, there's so many highlights in that one. When Chris Redden picked up a Runt Ragged, if you blinked, you missed that one. That was incredible. Of course, Cole Cameron, when he came off trying to do that Lone Ranger mount. But my favorite part was when he got back on and kept it going. But I think everybody agree the highlight on that one was the water catastrophe when the green team, Greg Gansko and Clint Hopping, came in there trying to slow that horse down. I was commentating, and I guarantee I could dang sure see it coming, and I mean down they went and underneath the water, and here they come trying to get out, still going for the finish line. You know, and of course it ended up Clint Hopping going back in there looking for his hat for the longest time. I really didn't think he'd ever find that darn thing, but finally the red team bailed to him right there, and I believe it was Chris Redding finally fished her out. Hey! You know, one thing I want to mention through the whole Cowboy Challenge, there was not one injury of any type or sort to any horse or to any cow. We certainly had a few bumped and bruised cowboys, but the animals came out of there totally unscathed, and I was very proud of that, and that was very important to me. You know, we ride horses every day, this time of year in the morning, then back in the evening, but you know, there's always lots of ranch work to do. And you know, I keep saying a cowboy's got to be a jack of all trades, that's for sure. So I put this chore list together, and it worked out pretty good, I believe. And we had a lot of fun with this one, but you know, we told them that was the cowboy workout, because by the time those guys finished up, each and every one of them had their heads down. But the most exciting one and the funniest one, I thought, that we got the biggest kick out of had to be the Brown Bandits. They had their mind up. They were gonna kick the butts right off those older guys, and boy, did they attack that course. Cole Cameron sliding under that trailer on there, going at it, and then of course they took off out of there and went right past the water carry. Good, good, go, go, go. Hi. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. The water! The water! Water! Cole! Cole! Get to go to the water! Go!
You just lost your starting position!
That's fine! But I think one of my favorite parts is when it ended. I mean, their heads were down, their hands on their knees, and they were certainly wrung out. Well, I think each and every guy realized that was a lot tougher than they thought it was going to be. The ride and shoot was to test horsemanship skill, athletic ability and agility, endurance, and of course they had to be proficient with firearms. You know, I'm a big believer in the American Constitution, the right to keep and bear arms, and so I wanted to throw that in there. And sometimes we have to use a gun on the ranch from time to time. We always want gun safety first, just like with the horses, but I guess when Bruce Cameron came in there, man, he was the fastest one. And man, he jumped off that horse, and that kid is an athlete. Him and Cole. Bruce made it up that hill right quick, made a good shot, and he was the fastest one. But that was another one where we kind of pushed him to the limit physically. He's going to the rifle, takes it off safety, try to hit that bottle right there. Man, right on the money! You know, I guess the highlight for me on the Pony Express, I have to give it to the Red Rangers again. You know, they went in first, and every guy copied them after them, but when they came in there smooth as silk and made the exchanges without stepping off on the ground, that was really cool stuff. You know, they were smart. They would always check with me first on their strategy, and they say, Chris Redden actually came up to me and said, do I have to get on the ground? And I said, no, I didn't ever say anything like that. You just got to get on the other horse. And boy, did they get on the other horse. They were quick, they were fast, they were efficient. It was really incredible. But you know, all the teams showed me excellent horsemanship on the Pony Express ride. These cowboys know how to play the game to win. I don't want to forget about my buddy Greg Gansko. You know, traveling with Greg, he always made me laugh. Well, he certainly made me laugh about his ending on the Pony Express when he just went in head first. That was good. That's what you call giving it all you got. He was coming into home base. When I was a kid, every cow had horns, and we always had to deal with them and work with them. So since this was a sure enough cowboy event, that's the kind of cattle I wanted. So I had those older horned cows in there mixed with the young Corrientes. You know, I thought Jim Sharp and Ted Noose did an excellent job of working together, working the gate, sorting it out, and those guys got a lot of experience going to a lot of Brandons here in the Bluffdale and Stephenville area here in Texas. So I thought they really shined right there, and I liked the way they handled not only the cattle, but their horses. Again, another cowboy event that I really threw in there that was important to me was the heading and heeling, but I didn't do a traditional heading and heeling. It wasn't out of a box, it was ranch style, and I made them work on those big, older, heavy cows, those big old horned cows. So the idea was to come in there, get them roped, and stretch them out easy, get the head rope off. And you know, I'll tell you, Runt Raggeth, Chris Red and the Red Team, those guys, man, I kept saying we need to call them silk because they were that smooth. Well, they did it again on that one. But I think the highlight again's got to go to Greg Gansko. I mean, this guy kept laying it on the line, you know. Him and his partner, they were doing it all, old Clint Hopping. So, and they had asked me, so the whole idea is to get the rope off the head and get across the finish. I said, yeah, I guess that's it. These guys were pretty tricky. So Greg, in the heat of battle, steps off of them old horned cows, and I mean, he drags that rope off there and runs the finish line. Now, you know what? He got the job done, and that's what I said they had to do. So again, improvising and thinking on your feet. I wanted to keep it really cowboy the whole way through, so I made up my own brand of team pinning. There were so many highlights in my Craig Cameron team pinning. Each guy did a great job. One of my favorites, I guess, was the Brown team again. They came loaded for bear, and boy, I tell you, Cole Cameron came save the day, kept that one, just laid it on the line, stepped in front of that big horn cow and stopped him. And then, I mean, they hustled over there, and even though they got one trash cow with the penalty, they were fast enough to take a first place. You know, I've got the results of the team pinning here, and guess what? I got the results of the whole challenge. I got my winners right here, and this is the way it stacks up. All right, in the team pinning, coming in fourth place, amazingly, I don't know if they got any other fourth places, but the red team, y'all with as good a cut that y'all had, they were fourth place with a 115. Coming in third place, a bull team right there with a 110. Great job on the bull team. In second place, and this was really important, these guys were really needing some points here, both teams, brown and green. Second place, the green team with a 56.91, and your champions of the team pinning, the Brown Bandits, Cole and Bruce, with a 53-second run right there. What a run right there. You know what? These points right here became really important, but now I'm going to give you the results of the whole challenge, and this is the way it breaks down. Okay, in fourth place, the bull team with 185 points right there. Coming in, now this is where it gets tricky, and I'm going to tell you, before I announce the third place, there was only a 5-point difference. That means just one bonus points. This is what got one team separated from the other. In the third position, was it brown or green? It was the green team in third with 255, and the Brown Bandits got the second place with a 260. All right, and your winners, I'll tell you what, maybe not a surprise to a lot of you, incredible 320 big points. The guys from Missouri, Chris Redden, Runt Raga, that's the Red Rangers. Congratulations. There's your champions right there. All right, what an event, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I got a little proposition for the champs right here. You know, I got $10,000 to give them thanks to Taylor Bit and Rental. And by the way, I also want to thank Kimes Jeans for supplying a lot of the jeans for my Cowboys. But again, that $10,000, that's y'all's to split any way you want, or you could do this. Here's a little challenge for you. Let's see if you're wearing your man pants today. You could do it where I'm gonna give you guys just one last challenge. And that way one guy gets 6,000, the other gets 4,000, but you're each gonna get a buckle right there. So I'm asking you right now, are you gonna accept the challenge? Sure. You know, I kind of figured they would right there. All right, these guys are always up for the challenge, and the challenge is coming up right now. Well, I'm standing here with the champions of the Craig Cameron Cowboy Challenge for this year. You know, we're hoping to do it next year. And, you know, thanks to Taylor Bits and Rental for their donation that made this all possible to pay these Cowboys off. We sure want to thank them very much that they sponsored this special event. And, guys, you are the champions, and you got 10,000, but the way I see it, the winner of this ought to get 6 and the loser 4. And I got two buckles over there going to go to you guys. And one of them says champion cowboy, and the other one says reserve champion cowboy. So that's the way it's going to work. So they're both going to get a buckle. but here's the event. And I thought we'd just make it something fun, but they're still gonna have to work a little bit. They're gonna have to ride and use some cowboy skills. What we're gonna do is have you unsaddle your horse, and notice you both got breast collars, both got a back cinch, so that'll be pretty fair. One of our cowboys will be holding your horse right over here on this fence. What you're gonna do is give us both your boots, and we're gonna stick them right here in the middle, so they're gonna be in stocking feet right over here. Kind of like Billy the Kid over here. So right there, they're gonna be lined up, and guess what we're gonna do first thing? They get to see where them boots are, then we're gonna blindfold them right there. Now, this will be a pitch black night for these boys. Now they got to run out here and get their boots on. They gotta find their boots, pull them on. And once they get their boots pulled on, then shuck them blindfolds. Now they gotta go back here, saddle them horse, get saddled up, and then they gotta mount up and go around the outside of the cones once. You go through here once, so you start there, go all the way around once, then the second time, the first guy past that line, you can stop right in that corner. That's the guy's taking home the champion buckle and the 6,000 instead of 4,000. Now we know both these guys are champions, they work together, but I thought it'd sure be fun to see these guys go at it. Have y'all ever gone at it before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you
scared what we do for $1?
Are you gonna cut anybody any slack?
Oh no, I'll take his money.
Gonna take his money. All right, well, let's get this thing started and just see how good they are. All right, here we go. This is for all the big bucks, the real deal. Got our championship team on your mark. Get set, go. All right. Y'all need to go left. You're cold, left 10 yards, way left. You're not even close. You're not even close. Come to the sound of my voice. Come to the sound of my voice. The sound of my voice, boys. Sound of my voice. Hey, I said the sound of my voice. You may never get if you don't come to the sound. Now back up, back up. Oh, look here, look here. Got a man on the boot over here. To your left, run. Come to my voice, run. Run to my voice. Run to my voice. He's right, go to your partner, find him.
Great.
There he is. All right. There you go. Come on, to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. Behind you, behind you. There you go. All right. There they go. They're putting on boots. They better hurry up, too.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they better hurry up. All right. All right, pull that son of a buck on. Hurry up. Hurry up now, go, hurry, hurry, hurry. All right. Oh, that's terrible. All right. Okay. Cowboy going to work without a darn saddle pad. Got a lot of money at stake. They're saying, what the heck, all I got to do is get around here twice. I'll tell you what, money's at the premium right now. They're hustling it out now, going for the breast collar. Hurry, hurry, Cowboy, hurry. Come on, Chris, falling behind over there. You better get moving, get that back cinch, Cowboy. Hurry with that back cinch, get your back cinch, Chris. He don't care about no back cinch. Here they go, lock and load. Get out of the way, they're coming around. Here they come. Oh, Lord. There you go, they're right on. One more time around. Chris Red and Cheat, do something. Cut across, do something, Cowboy. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And time right there. I don't know if he's looking real close. It was really, that's what friendship's all about. If you notice, Ron Ragged come to the finish line, he could have just left him, and he's laying back and just waiting on his pile. You know, I think they wanted to finish together. You know, that's real partnership. That's real cowboy camaraderie. You know what I think? I think they ought to go home and split the darn money right there. That's what I think. Craig Cameron Horsemanship clinics at the Double Horn Ranch are designed to fit each rider's individual needs. 5 different round pens, corrals, arenas, and the original extreme cowboy race course make great horses and riders.
I learned more in 3 days than I have the first 35 years I rode a horse. It was like having a private lesson. Even though it was a group, it was like having a private lesson.
Yeah, you'll wear out the Wrangler in your jeans, I tell you.
Advance your horsemanship and come ride like a champion with me at the Double Horn Ranch. I'm standing with the champion cowboys of the Craig Cameron Cowboy Challenge. And, hey, that was a heck of an event, wasn't it? We had a lot of fun. But you guys just kept coming to the top. How'd you manage to do that?
Good partner.
Yeah, good partner. That's about the only way you can make that work. You got to kind of work as a team with this deal.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, I tell you what, you guys seem to work together pretty well, and it was amazing how consistent you were. But the whole time, you know, I kept talking about how smooth y'all were, and you know, I think that comes from experience.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we both work every day on the ranch and cowboy every day. So I mean, it's stuff we do every day. So you know, smooth is fast. So
you know, of all those events we did, which one did you think was the most exciting?
oh, the most exciting.
I'd have to say the rescue race.
The rescue.
Water crossing and relay race.
Yeah, you know, I kind of, is that what you feel? I kind of feel the same way. Well, you can see they got their championship buckles, and then I got, thanks to Taylor Bits and Rental, I got $10,000 that go to these guys right here. And guys, congratulations, you're a true champion. And you know what, it was a privilege to have guys of your caliber here. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having
Thanks for having us.
You know, that's having fun and being a good sport, and you know what, that's what cowboying's all about. A real deal. Hard-working, honest, straightforward, man of your word, doing what you say you're gonna do. Hey, you know what? That's not only the cowboy way, that's the American way. You know, really proud of these cowboys, and we thank you for tuning in. And if you like what we did, be sure and send us some emails. Hey, if you're interested in competing in one of these deals, better let me hear from you right away. Hey, you keep riding like a champion. We love you, and we'll see you down the trail. That's a wrap, people.